Hello my dear students. Now question number 9. Tan A is equal to 1 upon under root 3. Find sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, and second we have to find out cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Right? See here. As per the question, here is given tan A is equal to 1 upon under root 3. First of all, we will draw a right angle triangle ABC, PQR, whatever be. Not an issue for understanding these questions more properly. Suppose this is A, B as well as C. It is right angled at B. Okay. Now here is given tan A is equal to 1 upon under root 3. We know what we know. Tan A is equal to perpendicular upon base. Right? Up perpendicular. This is perpendicular and this is base. This is perpendicular for this acute angle A. This is perpendicular and this is base. Right? Now, what is the value of what is the name of the side for the perpendicular? It is BC, and for base it is A. Up to here clear? Okay, no problem. And it is given 1 upon under root 3. What is given? 1 upon under root 3. It is in the ratio form. So any positive integer is k here. In that case, what we can write? We can write BC is equal to k. Okay, and AB is equal to under root 3k. Got my point? So what we got? The BC we got k. Okay, BC is k, and AB it is under root 3 k. Clear this thing? Now we can find out its a hypotenuse by Pythagoras. By Pythagoras. What to write by Pythagoras? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. In that case, what will happen? AC square is equal to AB square. It means root 3 k ka whole square plus BC square. It means k ka whole square. What we will get here? Root 3 multiply root 3 whole square. It means we will get 3, and k into k means k square. 3k square plus k square. 3k square plus k square. In that case, what we got? 4k square. Means we got AC square is equal to 4k square. Then what would be the value of AC? Under root 4k square. Then what we will get? 2k. 2 into 2 4, and k into k is k. Then what would be the value of AC? This we got 2k. Okay guys, clear up to here? Any type of problem? I don't think so any problem. Right. Okay. Now we will find out the T ratios here. Apni T ratios also in, means we have to find out the T ratio as per the reference angle A and as per the reference angle C. As per the reference angle A and as per the reference angle C. Okay. Now all three sides we got. First of all, we are going to find as per the reference angle A. It means we are finding sin A. What to find? Sin A. Okay. Sin A. What is the value of sin? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon this is perpendicular, that time no problem. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse 2k. This is sin A. Same we have to find out cos A. What is the value of cos A? Base upon hypotenuse. Base under root 3k upon hypotenuse 2k. Clear? Okay. Now we have to find out sin A. Yes, clear. Cos A, Yes, clear. Now we will find out sin C and cos C. Now sin C is equal to. Now sin C, then what is our reference angle? Reference angle is C here. Reference angle is C. Now sin, I told you already what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, right? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now due to this reference, what is our perpendicular and what is our hypotenuse? What is our perpendicular and what is our hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is this only, right? And as per the reference of this angle, what would be our perpendicular? Under root 3k upon 2k. Now we have to find out cos C. Cos C means what? Base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. If we are going to see as per this reference, hypotenuse is this and base would be this, means k upon 2k. Okay guys, so what would be its value? Sin A is equal to 1 upon 2, cos A is equal to under root 3 by 2, sin C is equal to under root 3 upon 2, and cos C is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now what we have to find out as per that, what is the first condition? This is sin A cos C plus cos A and sin C. Okay, we have to keep these values here. Sin A, what we got? 1 upon 2 into cos C 1 upon 2 plus cos A under root 3 upon 2 into sin C under root 3 by 2. Okay, here 1 upon 4 plus root 3 means 3 and 2 2 ja 4. If you are going to take its LCM, then what we will get? 4. So we got 4 upon 4. 4 से 4 cancel. In that case, 1. What we got its value? 1. Now we have to find out the second case. What is given here? This is the second case. Second case is here cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Okay, what is the value of cos A? Root 3 upon 2 into cos C 1 upon 2 minus sin A 1 upon 2 into sin C root 3 by 2. Okay, root 3 by 2. Now see, root 3 1 ja root 3, 2 2 ja 4 minus root 3 1 ja root 3 and 2 2 ja 4. Take its LCM. What we will get? It would be 4, and here will come root 3 minus root 3, means no need to solve like this. Root 3 root both will cancel. Answer would be 0. Here we got the answer 1 and here we got the answer 0. Is that clear guys? Understood? Now I am going to start your question number 10. So please read one time question number 10. I am going to erase this board and then we will continue the question number 10. Here you understood all the things. Nothing here. Look, see that I am leaving the board very properly. You have to see these numericals very carefully. Here 10a given. 10a is equal to 1 upon under root 3 p upon b. Then we got 1 upon under root 3. With the help of this means we apply the Pythagoras theorem. We use this concept with the means here k we taken as any positive integers, and after it what we got? Sin A cos C, that value we find, cos A sin C, that value we find out. All the values we are going to keep, or in that case what we got? We got the answer is 1. And same manner second also we apply cos A cos C minus sin A sin C, that we got answer 0. So clear each and everyone? Any type of doubts? Nothing. So please now read question number 10. Just I am starting question number 10. See here, my dear students, question number 10. In question number 10, what is given? In triangle PQR, which is right angle at point Q, what is given? One relation is here, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter, as well as one side is given PQ is equal to 5 centimeter, and we have to find out here value of sin P, cos P as well as tan P. Okay, if you want to find out the value of sin, cos or tan in T ratios, in that case what is required? All three sides require. And what is given in this particular question? In this particular question it given one side is given very clearly and one relation is given. Okay, with the help of that particular relations we have to find out the second side. When you will get both the side, after it we have to use Pythagoras theorem, and then we will find out the third side. When third side we will get, after it easily we can find out what is they are going to ask the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. अंडरस्टूड बेटा, दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ एवरी न्यूमेरिकल. यही तरीका होता है हर न्यूमेरिकल्स को करने का. हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि डायरेक्ट उस न्यूमेरिकल को देखा, उसको ढंग से पढ़ते भी नहीं है, देन वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट इट्स सॉल्यूशन. ओके, अब सॉल्यूशन को क्या होता है, हम या तो टीचर्स की कॉपी कर रहे हैं या किसी अदर सॉल्यूशंस की, किसी रेफरेंस की, व्हाटएवर भी, कहीं से उस न्यूमेरिकल का सॉल्यूशन देख रहे हैं, उसको कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहे हैं बिना किसी ध्यान दिए हुए, बिना कॉन्सेंट्रेट होकर उसको पढ़े हुए. सबसे पहले आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी होता है कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू मस्ट हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज क्वेश्चन. What is question? That is the first thing. सबसे पहले आपको यह समझना बहुत जरूरी है क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है. जब हम इस क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते हैं तो क्वेश्चन के अंदर वो यही बोल रहा है जो मैंने अभी आपको जस्ट बताया हुआ है. एक ट्रायंगल दिया हुआ है, PQR उसका नाम दिया हुआ है, इट इज राइट एंगल एट द पॉइंट Q, वो जो कि Q पॉइंट से 90 डिग्री का एंगल फ्रेम कर रहा है. एक साइड हमारे को ऑलरेडी दी हुई है और एक हमको रिलेशंस दिया हुआ है. राइट, तो लेट्स प्रोसीड. ओके, देखिए अब आप लोग, इट इज राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल PQR. ओके, here PQ is given already 5 centimeter, that I have written here 5 centimeter, as well as one relation is given PR plus QR. Now we don't have the side PR plus QR, then we can suppose, so we can say that let PR is equal to Y and QR is equal to X. Now I am going to write here QR as a X and PR as a Y. Got my point? Okay, clear this thing? Now we have three sides, 5 centimeter one, X1 and Y1. Now any condition we have to find out the value of X and Y. What to find? Value of X and Y. Not an issue. Now what is given? As per the condition is given, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter. Right? Now let's see here. PR. What is the value of PR? If you are going to see here, then Y. It is pi. Am I right? And QR. What is the value of QR? It is X. Yes. Is equal to 25 centimeter. So from here we can find out one's value. Yes, we can find out. We can write like this: X plus Y is equal to 25. Yeah, Y plus X is equal to 25. Not an issue. Or we can write like this also. What we can write? X is equal to 25 minus Y. X is equal to 25 minus Y. Okay guys, तो हम इस X की जगह क्या लिख सकते हैं? X is equal to 25 minus Y. Now we have to use Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras, what would be the Pythagoras? PQ square, sorry, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Okay, right? Now PR, then what we can write the value of PR? We can write here Y square is equal to PQ square. PQ, what we got? 25 minus y? 25 minus y का whole square plus QR square. Pardon, PQ. PQ is given 5. First of all, you will write here 5. Okay. PQ square is what? 5 का whole square plus QR. QR is what? 25 minus y whole square. Okay, what we got? Y square is equal to 5 square plus 25 minus y whole square. One identity is there, a minus b ka whole square. A minus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab या a square minus 2ab plus b square. Not an issue. We have to apply here that particular identity. So what we can write? Y square is equal to 5 square means 25 plus. Now a minus b का whole square is equal to a square. A square means 25 का square. 25 square is what? It must be clear orally. It must be clear orally. If you are going to find out in that case, what we got? 6 to 5. 625. Yeah, first for clarification I am writing like this: a square minus b square, sorry, a square plus b square minus 2ab, 2 into 25 into y. Okay, like this we can apply because this is suppose a and this is b. Yes, ये हमने कौन सा फार्मूला यूज किया? a minus b का होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square plus b square minus 2ab. With the help of this we got this relation. Now let's see ahead what will happen. Y square is equal to 25 plus 25 and 25 will multiply, then what we will get? We will get here 625 plus y square minus 25 to the 50. We got here 50 y. What we got? We got here 50 y. Okay guys, now see that what will happen. Y square is equal to 25 plus 625 plus y square minus 50y. Can you write like this? We can write 25, sorry, plus 625 plus y square minus 50y. So what would be the value of y square is equal to? This both will plus, then we get here 650 plus y square minus 50y. Yes? Okay? Or we can write it like this also. 650 plus y square minus 50y. This y we will transfer here. In that case, minus y square is equal to 0. Okay? Because y square is already here, so both y will cancel. This y square minus and this y square plus. This will cancel. In that case, what we got? We got here 650 minus 50y is equal to 0. Okay guys? Or what we can say? We can say here 650 is equal to 50y, or we can say that 50y is equal to 650, or y is equal to 650 upon 50. Yes, 0 0 cancel. What we got? 65 upon 5. 5 1 ja 5 and 5 3 ja 15. What we got here? 13. Means what we got? The value of y? Value of y we got 13. Value of y we got 13. Understood? Now we got the value of y. In that case, we can find out the value of x. Yes, we can find out. Why? Because relation is given x is equal to 25 minus y is equal to 25 minus 13. 25 minus 13. What will remain? 12. What will remain? 12. So what is the value of x? Now we got the value of x is equal to 12. Okay guys, देखिए दोनों चीज मिल गई हमको. Yes. Y क्या मिली हमको? y की वैल्यू. We got the value of y is 13. Value of y is 13. And what we got the value of x? Value of x we got 12. Value of x we got 12. Understand? Nothing we have done. Only the simple process followed by us. Now x and y both are here. Now what is required? That we can find easily. Yes or no? Yes, we can find. What do we find? Sin p, cos p, tan p. Nothing is there. Very simple now. So guys, here is no place. Then can I find here upside? In this manner. Okay. Sin p. Sin p it means what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. See in this figure, respect to angle P, acute angle is P. What is your perpendicular? This x. What is perpendicular? X. Okay, and hypotenuse y. So what is your value of x? 12. Value of x is 12 and hypotenuse is 30. Understood? Same manners. Cos p. Cos p is what? Base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse. What is base here? 5. What is base here? 5. And what is hypotenuse? 13. So 5 upon 13. And last one is tan p is equal to. What is this value of tan? Perpendicular upon base. What is your perpendicular? X. X means 12. X means 12. Okay. Upon base, it means PQ, it means 5. That's all. That's all. What they are going to find is sin P, cos P and tan P. This is the value of sin P, this is the value of cos P and this is the value of tan P. How we did? It is simple. First up, PR is equal to y and QR is equal to, we are going to mean QR is equal to x and then we are following the simple process. And after it, we got this all the things and I explained step by step I solve. I don't think so any problem is there. Only once practice required, then definitely you can solve. Right? Now, see guys, question number 11, last question of 8.1. This particular question is given here true or false. But we must have to justify. Justify it means what? If right, then why? And wrong, then why? Means your justifications required. You must have to clear them. If you are going to say true, then why are you going to say true? Prove it. And if you are going to say false, then also you have to prove why it is false. So see there, I am reading this particular question. Question number 11. Look here guys, question number 11. What is given there in your book? In your book, question number 11 is here. State whether the following statements are true or false. Some statements are given in your book, and in statements that he is asking it is true or it is false. First statement, let's see here. First statement is here. The value of 10a is always less than 1. The value of 10a is always less than 1. It is true or false. The value of 10a is always less than 1. Value of 10a is always less than 1. It is false. It is false. Understand? I will prove just. Second question I am going to read. Second question, sec a is equal to 12 upon 5 for same value of angle A. This is true or false. Third one is cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. Fourth one is cot A is the product of cot and A. And fifth one is sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3 for some angle of theta. So let's start guys. First questions I am going to clear you. In first question they are asking the value of 10a is always less than 1. The value of 10a is always less than 1. If we are going to see, so this is false statement. This is false statement. Reason is very simple. Why it is false? It is false because the value of 10a always, it is not always less than 1. Always the value of 10a is in between minus infinitive to plus infinitive. The value of 10a is always rotating between minus infinitive, 2 plus infinitive. In that case, it can't be always less than 1. That's why this statement is wrong. Understood? Now, second statement. In second statement, they are asking sec a is equal to 12 upon 5 for some value of a. Sec a is equal to 12 upon 5. Sec a is equal to 12 upon 5. What is given in the question? Question is given the value of sec a is equal to 12 upon 5 is always for that value of theta. This particular statement is absolutely correct. It is absolutely correct. Reason very simple कि sec a always greater than 1. Sec a always greater than 1. Sin less than 1, remember. But cos less than, but here we are going to discuss about the sec. So in that case, it is always greater than 1. So here if it is saying 12 upon 5, if we are going to divide 12 by 5, then it is greater than 1. It is greater than 1. So this particular statement is correct. Now come to the third. In third, what he is asking? Third, he is asking कि cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. Look there, it is false. It is false. Reason is very simple. What is the reason behind it? देखिए, cos A we are using for cosine of angle A. Cosine of angle A, and cosecant of angle A we are using for cosec A. Cosecant of angle A we are using for cosec, and he is what he is telling in that statement. He is telling कि cosecant of angle A we can use for cos A. That's why it is wrong, because cosecant of angle A we can use for cosec A, and for cos A what we have to use? We have to use cosine of angle A. That's why this third statement is wrong. Now come to the fourth. In fourth, what he is asking? In fourth, he is asking that cot A is the product of cot and A. Cot A is the product of cot and A. So cot A is the product of cot and A. It is wrong. It is wrong. Why? Because cot A is just a symbol. Cot A is just a symbol. We cannot separate cot and A. We cannot separate cot and A. So what he is asking, that particular statement is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Cot and A we can't separate. They don't have separate existence. Clear, guys? Now see that last one of the 11, true and false. What is asking? He is asking there. Question is that sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3. Sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3. Sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3. No, it is wrong statement. It is wrong statement. Reason is very simple. What is telling? Sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3, and sin theta is equal to 4 upon 3. In that case, the value of theta would be more than 1. Value of theta would be more than 1. But value of sin theta is always less than 1, or for some specific case, it's equal to 1. It is not more than 1. And what is given in this statement? That is more than 1. That's why this is wrong. Okay, guys. So I think 8.1 is already clear, as well as theory I clear. Now in the next upcoming video, I am going to start your 8.2. Okay, guys. Now I want, whenever you will watch this video, 10 class students, so please in comments I want your suggestion. Two ways are there कि I have to write the numericals, and step by step I have to clarify you one step. Second one is there कि in front of you I have to write only question, and step by step I have to solve full numerical. I am ready for both, and choice is yours. So please must comment and let me know. So for the next video I will change my planning. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.